It's a giraffe!
Hey Kate! I'm gonna tell you how to care for your Crested Gecko baby. So far we don't know like what your baby's gonna look like. So they're still inside the egg. We don't know which one is gonna be yours, but they're gonna be different colors. You can't really predict what they're gonna be because it's polymorphic. Polymorphic means that the genetics cannot be determined. It's totally random. So even though we have different parents that are different colors, it may come out yellow, it could come out brown. We don't know. So this is Doey, the mommy. She's going to lay some more eggs in about 3 days. So Crested Geckos can have up to 16 babies a year, and she lays eggs every 28 days. The eggs normally will hatch between 60 and 120 days. Geckos were thought to be extinct. Found again in their native town of New Caledonia. They are still endangered and threatened because of fire ants native to the land. But captive breeders have taken them in to take care of them. So once your baby hatches, I purchased you a little carrying cage. It's a small critter tote. This is all the space he really needs for about probably a year. After that, you're gonna move him into a tote about this big. I built this myself. It's a 40-quart tub, but I can build you one too. So just ask me when the time comes and I will get that for you. So this is Smog's cage. It's a little dirty. Your cage is probably gonna get like this too because of the water. It usually has some iron in it or some metals, so it'll get this calcium on the side that will build up. It's really hard to get rid of. Usually you just have to buy a new cage if you don't want that to happen, but it's not gonna hurt the gecko at all. You need to have a little hiding place for him, so I have a little leaf structure that he hides in. They're better to be kept in a dark place than a really bright open by a window, since they're not like other reptiles. They live in a very dense forest space, so they need lots of leaves and a very dark area to live. They're nocturnal, so they're not going to want to play too much during the day, but at nighttime, like right before you go to bed, usually is when I take them out for about a half an hour, and they'll be awake for you. Alright, so you're going to need to keep him at room temperature. That's between 70 and 80 degrees. If he gets too hot, he might get sick. So make sure that when summer comes, if the temperatures are getting above 80 degrees, just move him to a cooler place like a bathroom, under a sink or something, or maybe just in a cooler room of the house, if you can't keep it below 80. Humidity needs to be at 50 to 80%. When they're babies, you really don't need to worry about it too much, since it's hard to read humidity in a really small tank. So what I like to do is I will just spray his cage in the morning and the night. So right when you wake up in the morning, you have to make sure you spray him, and right before you go to bed. It's really important for you to spray them when they're babies, because that's how they drink, is off the walls. They'll drink the droplets on the walls and on the leaves. He also needs the humidity for shedding purposes. So when he is a baby, he's going to shed a lot more than an adult will. So just make sure that he gets enough water in his enclosure, but not enough so it's flooding the enclosure. If you notice that there's any shedding stuck to him at any time, you can take a small paper towel and like rub it on their little feet. Like he used to get shed stuck to his feet, so I just rub it off with a wet paper towel gently until it came off. So one thing you have to make sure of, if there is shed getting stuck, make sure it does not get stuck to his eyes, because that can make him go blind for life. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to clean his cage. Alright, go. First thing you want to make sure is to take him out. You could put him in a small container or just sit him on your... He's looking at me. You can sit him on your shoulder or something. Let's see if he'll do it. Now take out the food and throw it away. And then every so often you're going to want to take the leaves out and rinse it off with warm water in the sink. Just make sure that everything's clean. You don't have any poop on there. They only go to the bathroom every other day or so. Babies don't eat a lot because they're so small, they don't need to. Just wrap everything up in the paper towel and throw it away. Pour out the excess water and then start filling it up with warm water. Again, the sides are not going to be cleaned very easily because it's calcium buildup on the walls. But still a good idea to clean the walls, just in case. You rinse it out. Make sure all the bubbles are gone. You're going to want to clean your cage probably every month. Just make sure you don't let water sit at the bottom too long, because then it will start to turn to mold. That's the reason why we clean it. It's not because they go to the bathroom as often as other pets. It's just the water that sits in there is dangerous. Alright, ready? The next thing we're going to want to do is rip off 2 paper towels, or just a big one, and fold it in half. Then you're going to want to wedge it down at the bottom, fold it till it hits the other side, and then you'll have it flat on the ground. Once you do that, put your leaves or whatever else you have for him to hide in back inside. And now we're going to show you how to make the food. Are you still recording? Alright, you're gonna need a spray bottle. You can use this to spray your tank and also help you to make the food. You don't really need bowls, but if you want to use them, you can. I use little bottle caps from water bottles. You can also use Coke bottles or whatever. But you spray in until it's full, and that will be his water. And now, you're going to want to fill another cap full of water. And take your Rapashi superfoods. This is powdered bananas and other fruits. It's important for them to eat this because it has all the vitamins and nutrients they need that they would get in the wild. You take about a little teaspoonful and you pour it in. It's going to be a little messy, so make sure you clean up after you do this. You mix it around with the back of the spoon. until it becomes a consistent powder. Kind of like ketchup or like applesauce, I guess. You want to make sure it's not overflowing with water. But really, babies only need a little bit of this. So I usually make a big bowl for my adults. You're only gonna probably need a little bit for a baby. So when you want to handle your gecko, make sure he's never on the top when you take it off, because he might fall. Just take off the whole top, look in, and reach confidently for your gecko. Try not to squeeze them too hard, just lead them onto your hand. Usually they'll go to the top lid, just let them crawl on. Now I've had Smog here for about 6 months, so he's pretty used to me handling him. But one thing I like to do is let him walk across my hands. And usually he'll go towards my face. But Smog likes to jump pretty high, so I like to give him a hand or a finger that he can go to. Always give him a goal that they can reach. You never want to exaggerate your arms out too far. Some geckos like to jump, some just like to crawl on your hands. Pickles is a full-grown adult. He's the daddy of the babies. If you handle your geckos nicely and feed them and care for them, they can live up to 15 years.
Geckos are cool.
Now that we've covered all the basics of your training, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the Krabby Patty.